Hello Coffeeholics, welcome back. Today is a requested video tutorial. I have been asked to recommend what type of coffee grinder to use for startups or small cafes. Needless to say, my recommendation is to always get your own grinder. It is important that when you sell coffee or even at home, when you make your coffee, there is nothing like freshly ground coffee. So having your own grinder is very important. For the purpose of this video tutorial, I'm going to talk about the few basic grinds. Extra coarse, this is especially for cold brew process. Coarse grind for French press. Medium grind, this one I recommend for mocha pot. You have the fine grind, which is for espresso. So you will find all these different types of grind in my book, The Basic Barista. So now that you know the different types of grind that are normally used for small cafes, let me unbox this one for you. This is what I would recommend, and I have already included in some of my startup packages. Let us unbox it together. This is a Burr grinder, the flat type. Some of the features are it has modern style coffee bean container. It has newly designed grinder adjustment, high performance grinding bars, 60 millimeters. It's got a durable, fall resistant coffee powder cup with lid. Let's see all of these. Okay, out of the box, first thing you see is you have this coffee grinder product manual. Very simple though. There's nothing much here except showing you the parts and the process to clean. And then here is our grinder. So first up, this is what they call the fall resistant coffee powder cup with lid. So this is where you put your ground coffee. It does look rather sturdy here. I have used this before and I really like it. It's very simple to use, very economical as well. It is only 150 watts and that's like equivalent to the consumption of a light bulb. Okay, and so this is the bean hopper. This is where we put our coffee beans, and this is the grinder. Let me take it out slowly. Take a look at the grinding adjustment knob. There is a calibration from 1 to 5, 1 being the finest and coarsest to number 5. But what I like about this model, it actually has 11 levels. So you go 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. So 11 grinding adjustment levels that you can use depending on what coffee machine you're going to use. Okay, I'm going to put it back to number 1. So number 1, I would say, is for espresso. You go number 2 for mocha pot, and for your cold brew, you go as far as number 5. So extra coarse grind. Okay. For the first time use, make sure that you wash all the detachable parts. In this case, the hopper and the cup. Wash them with soapy water, rinse them well. Make sure they are dry before you start using them. Now for these parts, I would suggest that you just get a wet cloth and make sure you wipe the surface all over just to get rid of those dust particles. And now we are ready to assemble. So here I'm going to put my bean hopper there. And it's got the lid to make sure that the aroma of the coffee stays in there. When you just bought your machine, what you need to do to clean the burr is to grind some beans. For this, because this is, well, you know, this is a starter machine, it's not really that sophisticated. What I would suggest is when you start grinding, it actually like spatters all over the place. So I would suggest that you use this as a stand for your cup to make it as close as possible to the dispenser. So here, all you have to do is to turn it on. So now I've got it set to the coarsest, which is number 5. Turn it on. So this is the first time you've used it. I would say that you throw this away, okay? On to testing the different grind sizes. I'm going to get extra coarse grind for my cold brew, setting to number 5. Let's check the texture. It is extra coarse. Okay, this is perfect for my cold brew. Next, we are going to test medium grind. I would say this is perfect for mocha pot. I would put the setting to number 1. This will be good for mocha pot. Let's go to the fine grind. I set it to 0. Now let's have a look. Yes, I think this is good enough for espresso machine. Let's try another one for French press, which would be, I'd say I'd put it to number 4. Yes, this is perfect for French press. So there you go, we have 4 different types of grinds using this very simple coffee grinder. So this is for the espresso grind, which I think is okay for an espresso machine, but if you plan to have an espresso machine, I would suggest you invest in a better coffee grinder. This is just for a startup, especially those using French press, mocha pot, and pour over. So this is the medium grind, which is perfect for mocha pot. And then this one is the coarse grind, which is perfect for French press. And this is the coarse grind, which is definitely perfect for cold brew. So if you're using cold brew, mocha pot, pour over, coffee maker, this coffee grinder is perfect for your use. So the downside of this machine is that it does make a mess. So the recommendation is you use the lid of the cup as the base for your cup, just to make it closer to the dispenser as much as possible. Otherwise, you'll have a very, very messy workspace. Well, there you have it. Just a short video clip to review this type of coffee grinder for home use, for small cafes, and for startups. So you can get the grind that you are looking for using this one. Now, you might find a few other brands that are $20 US, $25 US, but I'm not sure what kind of grind you're getting there. This is a slightly better one than that. This is specially designed for small cafes and for home use. I do have this included in some of my packages for mocha pots, for electric mocha pot, so do check them out if you are planning to start your home business or even a home cafe. That's all I have for today. If you have any questions, do let me know. Stay tuned for more of these video tutorials. In the meantime, don't forget to click that subscribe button below, and I'll see you again next time. Thank you for watching. Ciao for now.